Have you ever wondered what happens when a language isn't used anymore? Let's talk about language shift, attrition, and loss. What they are, why they happen, and how to prevent them. Whether you are a multilingual, part of a multilingual family, a teacher, a professional working with multilinguals, or simply curious about maintaining languages throughout the years, watch until the end. Because language shift, attrition, and loss aren't just abstract concepts. They are real processes that affect individuals, families, and entire communities. So let me explain. Language shift happens when a person or a community gradually stops using one language in favor of another, pushing the other language or languages into the background. Why does now shift happen? Common triggers include migration, where the dominant societal language takes over daily communication, or educational or work demands, where a new dominant language takes center stage, or family dynamics, where convenience leads to prioritize the other, usually the more dominant language, sidelining the other language or languages. When this continues over time, it can lead to language attrition. Language attrition is the gradual decline in fluency of a language we once knew well. You probably know the use it or lose it principle. Our brains need regular practice to keep languages strong. Otherwise, the pathways weaken over time. And in extreme cases, this can even lead to language loss. This is when a language is not used actively anymore, whether in a community or even in familiar situations, and the language then fades completely from use. These processes can affect anyone, children, adults, or even entire communities, and they're often connected. How can you tell if a language is slipping? Look for signs in situations where you are not tired or stressed and you observe that you are, for example, struggling to find words in situations you would normally be quite fluent. Or you notice that you're making grammatical errors that you usually would not do. Or you notice mixing in words from another language, a more dominant language, although you used to know these words in the other language before. Or you notice an increase of moments of hesitation, that you pause your speech at moments that feel off, or you or another person around you even notice an accent shift that didn't occur and seems strange. These changes can happen very subtly, but they are a signal to take action. The good news is now that these processes are reversible with intentional effort. Think of languages like muscles. The more we use them, the stronger they stay. So let me share 5 practical strategies to keep your languages alive and active. First, integrate the languages ideally into your daily routines. Use them during, meals, during conversations with colleagues, friends, family, at all kind of gatherings. So carve out time to use them. Second, immerse yourself in media. Read books, listen to audiobooks, music and podcasts, and watch shows and news in the target language to foster your receptive language skills, and then maybe talk about them with people who share that language with you. Third, engage with communities who speak the language. You may find part of your tribe in our Facebook group, Multilingual Families. Fourth, create fun rituals, your very own family traditions like game nights in German or French Fridays, movie nights, or storytelling in Italian, or what about themed days for cultural activities. We share plenty of ideas about activities and games in the playlist Activities for Multilingual Families. And finally, consider taking language courses or learn something new in the target language. Choose topics that you are interested in, that are new or that you want to learn more about. This will keep you motivated to build and maintain fluency and confidence. It is never too late to deepen your skills, and it's very healthy. In fact, it's not just younger multilinguals who face these challenges. Aging multilinguals are also at risk. As people age, they may use fewer languages due to retirement, cognitive changes, or limited social interaction. The less used languages might start to fade, but they're often tied to deeply emotional memories. In fact, research shows that keeping multiple languages active can help delay cognitive decline. So, helping older adults maintain their languages isn't just about connection, it's also about their overall health. Remember, languages are more than just words. They're part of who we are. Losing a language can feel like losing a piece of ourselves. By fostering positive attitudes and connecting our languages to our identities, they are harder to lose. We're not just maintaining skills, we are preserving a legacy. Now, whether you're a parent, a teacher, or just passionate about languages, you can take steps today to prevent language shift and attrition. So let's celebrate and nurture our multilingualism together. But before you go, please subscribe to our channel and follow us for more insights on raising multilinguals and fostering multiple languages across the lifespan.